This weekend, it's all about celebrating, and why not raise a glass of Canada's finest ingredients?
I like the way you think, Ben. Here to show us how to make 3 classic cocktails with a Canada Day twist is mixologist Chantelle Gabino. Thanks for being here this morning.
Oh, man, thanks for having me. I'm excited to show you what we got here.
The temperature is going up, so let's start with something cool. A Canadian old-fashioned?
Yes, we're going to start off with wonderful maple syrup, just a nice little teaspoon in there, just to give it a little bit of sweetness. And one of my favorites, Canadian award-winning rye Lot 40, and that's going to add some really beautiful spice notes.
Great.
We're adding 2 ounces of that just in there.
Okay.
Simple ingredients to an old-fashioned. We're going to add some bitters, and I have some really beautiful Canadian bitters from British Columbia here, Bittered Sling, one of my favorites. And we're just going to add a couple dashes in there. I've already started with some over here, and we have a large ice cube in there just to have slow dilution for the patio so that you're not melting everything too quickly.
That's right. Yeah, you want the bigger the cube, the slower it'll melt.
Exactly. And we're just going to give it a stir. Some fun little twists to be able to deal with the old-fashioned is just starting off with a little bit of cedar, lighting it on fire.
Oh, wow.
And when you get that real outdoorsy, woody Canadian taste.
Exactly. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a cold glass and just put this fire out on the glass. The smoke is going to coat that. And the smoke from the cedar is just going to coat this inside, giving a little bit of
Is it really going to make a difference? Are you really going to taste it? Okay.
All you need is just a little bit to go a long way. Once this is done, again, we're going to add that really big ice cube. Throw that in there.
You make it look so simple.
It is. An old-fashioned is very simple.
And by the way, look at this little thing. I've only seen those big ice cubes in sort of in hotels and in
cocktail bars.
But you can make them at home with one of these. That's pretty easy.
It's very important. And then the last thing is the garnish. We just did a little bit of an orange rind there, made a slit just so I can slip on the glass. And a fun souvenir for the family is being able to put a nice little Canada Day pin on it.
I love that.
And then just putting it on the glass like so.
All right. Can I take
Please do.
All right. So.
Can I offer you one as well?
Oh, of course. You don't have to ask twice.
Okay. While you do that,
Cheers,
I'm going to start off on the next drink.
Cheers to the weekend.
Cheers to the weekend.
As you guys are drinking behind me, typical bartender.
So we know Moscow Mules are having their moment in the sun, as are we. I'm loving it.
It's not as sweet as I would thought.
So the maple mule is a little bit different because instead of using sugar, what I've done is I've taken some maple syrup and some ginger and boiled it down with a little bit of water.
So this is the Canadian twist.
This is the Canadian twist.
I love it.
And instead of buying ginger beer, we're making it ourselves. So all we're doing is we're adding just a little bit of ginger beer syrup. And again, it's just maple syrup with a little bit of ginger boiled
these are
down.
Ingredients we all have in our cupboards, right?
Exactly.
Love
and a little bit of lemon juice, because it wouldn't be a mule without some citrus. And we're going to go with a beautiful Canadian vodka. It's Great Base vodka from Niagara. We're doing an ounce and a half of that in there.
A little more, if that's okay?
Oh, absolutely.
It's a long weekend.
Show's almost over, Brando.
Top it off with a little bit of soda. And then throwing some of your favorite garnishes that you're using maybe on the grill with some of that meat.
And what type of garnishes are these?
So I have some rosemary and some thyme just to add to that spiciness from the mule.
Ooh, this is not very hard to make.
Very, very, very simple.
Should I do a stirration here?
Oh, please do.
Okay. All right.
Give that a nice little taste. We got one for you as well.
Thank you.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
All right. Last one over here.
Oh, this is so good.
You like it?
It's refreshing.
And it's not too much sugar as well, you know, and instead of using refined sugar, you're using maple syrup.
It's really good. No, that's really good.
Awesome. And the last thing is the punch. One of my favorite things to make for a party. It makes large quantities, very easy to make, and it's based on what you have in the fridge.
Right.
Also, if you don't have any fresh berries, using something like the frozen berries, maybe what you're using to make your smoothies with.
And did you just make this giant ice cube in a like a Tupperware sort of thing?
Tupperware. So the best thing, again, we were talking about slow dilution with the ice here. Same thing for a punch bowl. One big ice block means slow dilution for the whole punch, but it also gets better as it dilutes throughout the day.
It looks fancy, but it's so easy to do.
Now, we're going to make it non-alcoholic because we want it to be inclusive of everyone in the family. So we're just starting off with an oleosaccharum here. Okay. For those of you that don't know what an oleosaccharum is, it's just a bunch of these orange rinds. I put it in a mason jar, topped off with sugar, seal the lid overnight, and this is what we get.
Okay.
Yep. So,
and what's the point? What's the point of doing that?
Now we're creating a base for the punch. It's sugar. If I could just get you to give that a shake.
Okay.
Over here, we're just going to throw all of this. Let's throw the berries inside.
Yes.
Make it a party affair.
I think I got it.
Awesome.
I love blueberries.
Give it a good shake.
This one too?
Yes, that one as well. And right here, I have some kombucha to keep it, you know, some nice probiotics all in there.
And this is stuff?
No, that is nutmeg. So we're going to basically put that on top and scrape it in with a microplaner.
Should I do a mix here?
Yeah. That's going to add some nuttiness and some depth to this punch. You know, a little baking spice in there.
This looks amazing. And what are you putting on this right now?
This is nutmeg, classic punch style.
Okay.
So a fun limerick, that's good. You don't want to mix it too much because we have some soda water in there just to lengthen it. A good punch roll, 1 is sour, 2 is sweet, 3 is strong, 4 is weak, easy limerick at home, that's just the ratios in which you make a punch.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's have a quick
Taste
sip.
of this.
Awesome. You want to
And put in this?
there?
Alrighty.
And Brandon, you can always add whatever you want after the fact.
Exactly.
Exactly. You know,
Benaru, this is for
Thank
you.
you.
Hey, where's Priya? Priya, come on over here, Priya.
Come on in, Priya.
You gotta partake in this party. Welcome to Canada Day party. Priya, this is for you.
Oh, great.
Okay,
I
hold
brought
on to
my own
that one.
glass
Thank
just in
you
case.
so much.
Alrighty. This one's for you.
Chantelle, thank you so much. Brandon,
looks
get yours in there
amazing.
quick.
Got mine. Ooh,
There you
look
go.
at that.
Perfect.
I'm a messy bartender.
All right, cheers, everybody. For all these recipes, you can check out yourmorning.ca. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Oh, we're Frenching again.